Okay, this is part 4 to what if Naruto was the purple fox. I had 30 likes in the first day, so it's either 35 likes or 10 on each episode. Got it this time. It is. Got it, guys. And, of course, if it takes longer, I'll bump it down to 30. But it's one. I think I dropped that one towards the night. Or no. I think it was like around 4 and all that. So 35 likes on the video. On one of these videos. So yeah, I left off with Kakashi showing out a new move that Naruto never seen him do in any missions. So we're gonna start this off at the Tazna mission. While they're walking and all that, Naruto and Kakashi notice a puddle. This puddle is out of place since it hasn't rained in quite a while. So they're on guard. When they get close to it, 2 ninjas jump out with a gauntlet and chains attached together, and they aim directly at Kakashi, seemingly killing him. And then they charge right at the bridge builder. Of course, Naruto intercepts and would grab them by the throat, saying "purple lightning," and this would shock them and make them pass out. And of course, even without them saying their target and all that, they can assume that this is now a B rank mission, since if they're targeting Zabuza or not targeting the bridge builder, there's probably something else happening. So they walk just like normal, but Naruto would feel a presence and he would throw a kunai. The kunai would strike, people wondering, and they walk over, they see a bunny and all that. So when they see the bunny, Sasuke say, "Doofus, you just threw that bunny." This is whenever Naruto would say, but these type of bunnies don't turn white until winter, so they were probably raised since it is summer. Whenever Sasuke hears this, he thinks that this bunny could use as a substitution. So yeah, they would leave the bunny, and Naruto would walk to where Hinata is and tell her to keep an eye out with her Byakugan, and she would. When she does this, they would be walking and the mist would thicken, as Naruto can see, and that's when she would say, "Everybody duck down," and Kashi is about to say that. A sword would come out of the forest, slamming into a tree, and a black figure appear on it, and his name is Zabuza of the Hidden Mist, one of the Hidden Mist 7 swordsmen, and he would say, "Kakashi Hatake," and the purple fox at the same time, jumping down. But whenever Sasuke hears the purple fox, he'll be confused, and he'll look at Naruto, since didn't he show off his purple chakra in the last one? I don't think he did. He'd be like, "Do you mean the purple fox?" And he would say this to Zabuza, and he would say, "Of course, that redhead kid over there is named the Purple Fox in the bingo book. Not to take Kakashi, the copy ninja, is there. So in this one, Kakashi wouldn't pull down his Sharingan, and Zabuza would say that. And whenever, of course, whenever Sasuke would hear this, he'll be confused, but he can't answer question because Zabuza would dash forward, and behind them it would be Haku. Since there's two Jonin level or Anbu level ninjas here, he'll charge. Of course, Naruto would tell Kakashi, "You handle Zabuza and I'll handle his friend back here." He would dodge Zabuza behind him. Zabuza sees his speed, and Haku would throw Sinbones because he's not going easy on him, so he's gonna kill him instantly. Is what he wants. Naruto would grab these Sinbones, but if he does this, ice would get on him, and if he feels this, he would burst out chakra, cracking it. This is whenever he would say, Fox Beast attack with sprouting chakra from his back, 9 tails of it. Since they do kind of look like tails in this picture, I said 9 tails now. And 9 foxes or a fox would charge at it, detaching from the chakra, and would charge the Haku. Haku would try to dodge, but the thing would follow it. And he would say ice style or water style, water dome. It would hit it, and what would happen is the water would heat up, and the thing would go through. Going to bite Haku, but Haku would dodge with it biting a piece of rock, pretty much a huge stone, or boulder, and it would disappear. With Naruto saying lightning, or wait, what styles? Wind style, wind blades, swinging them at him. Where he does this, he would have to dodge, and he would throw a jutsu of his own, saying ice style ice needles, with Naruto dodging, of course. And we're going to cut to Kakashi's fight. Kakashi would be pretty even with Zabuza with his taijutsu and him dodging his water style attacks. He would take his kunai, saying electrical kunais, and he would throw them towards Zabuza. Zabuza says, "I think a high level shinobi like me can't handle some shenanigans." So he would try to grab them in there, but as soon as he grabs them, burst lightning again, cutting his hands. You'd see this, he'd be like, "That's an interesting jutsu, I've never seen that before." It's not a copy jutsu, is it, since you're not using your Sharingan? This is whenever Kakashi says, "I'm just going to end you quickly." And he would get ready. He would have put his hand on the ground, saying water style, water shockwave, sending at him with what he counters it with is not a regular water vortex, but a great water vortex, and it will cancel, smashing into each other. Kakashi would dash forward, saying fire style, Phoenix Flame Jutsu, since I assume that he can use that. Because he can, wait, can he use fire styles? No, I don't think he uses fire style. No, he would say mud style, mud dragon, sending it at him. And of course he would dodge it, and it would stop. This was whenever Zabuza would say, what, Zabuza? Yeah, he would say water dragon again. Kashi would say mud wall, hitting it, dispersing on it. Whenever it disappears, he would be met with shenanigans again. But this time, Zabuza thinks it only has 1 burst of chakra. This one's different. He would, of course, try to dodge. He would have dodged it by a second, But once it comes near him, it would expand with lightning, cutting him and shocking him. He would come, Kakashi would come up with a kunai, slashing on him, cutting him. Zabuza would, of course, dodge back, staying in the water, about to shoot a large, he's about to do another hidden miss jutsu to become invisible to Kakashi. He would do this, and this would cover the field. Going back to Naruto's fight. Naruto would have covered himself in chakra to block these needles, and he would send them back at Haku. Haku would just stop them and drop them, and they will shatter. Haku would dash forward at him. I would say taking out a Simbone with ice covering the whole thing, saying Ice Blade, swinging at him. Naruto would, of course, did I give him a sword? Yeah. He would counter with his sword. And whenever this happens, he would put chakra in it, breaking his sword. But at the same time, Haku would throw that Simbone that's in it at him. But whenever it gets close to him, Naruto would open his mouth, biting it, stopping it from hitting him. He would spit it back, Haku dodging, and it would slash his mask. Then he would take his blade, and he would swing it at Haku. Haku would use a substitution, a water clone substitution, and dodge backwards. So, after this, what's his name? I give him water. Naruto would shoot a water dragon, with Haku countering it with his, but Naruto's would overpower it eventually because Haku's jutsus are most easy to do is in ice style. So he would dodge, he would do simple hand signs, and he would say ice mirrors. Whenever he says ice mirrors, they would appear around Naruto. Naruto seeing this, and people with Kakashi feeling a spike in energy to create this. He would go into the mirrors, cutting back to Kakashi. Kakashi has been taking down Zabuza, but he thinks that kid back there was stronger, and Zabuza saying this. And if he doesn't know the full extent of what Naruto can do without the QB, and Naruto vowed not to use it, and he doesn't want him to be forced to. So he says, he pulls up his Sharingan, and he puts his hand to the ground saying Chidori, and he would create a clone. He would put his Chidori next to the clone with the clone, doing another Chidori with what Kakashi's making right now is called the Chidori sword. It's more like a stronger, more lasting Chidori. Instead of one quick jab, and if you miss it wastes more chakra, it's a permanent sword on his hands, which does get weaker in every strike. He would charge forward, and he would have hit him. He would hit him on the shoulder. Zabuza would get knocked out, and he would charge over, taking his hands, and he would have cut through one of the mirrors, getting in. Whenever Haku feels Zabuza losing blood, he has to cancel the jutsu, and he would dash over, grabbing Zabuza, and leading with the Chidori sword, disappearing, turning into a regular Chidori, and disappearing. So, this is one of the more advanced version of Chidori. I call it the perfected Chidori. No, this is not the perfected Chidori. This is just the more advanced version, you can say. And all that, so So yeah, there is a perfected Chidori that I gave him and all that, but that will be used as ultimate. Yeah, this is where I leave this part off. Hope you like it, and I'll get into the second battle next time.